Hey folks, I'm really excited because we have an amazing demo today of Kubit, a product analytics platform powered by Snowflake. And with me is Alex Lee, the founder and CEO of Kubit. Alex, how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me, Daniel.
So let's dive into this demo.
Absolutely. So as Daniel introduced, Kubit is a data cloud native product analytics platform. And we directly connect to our customer Snowflake using their customized data model to provide insights about their user behavior. So this is made possible through Snowflake's data sharing as well as a massive scale, the warehouse behind it. So I'm going to cover a little bit demo about a certain use case in a streaming company. So this is our home screen or dashboard. So as you can see here, we are capturing several KPIs, like how many daily active users the customer have. And also for these streaming companies, they want to see what is the most popular shows. So this is counting the watch minutes across many of their show titles. So there's a lot of other things I'm going to dive in a little bit later. Let's just go to see how the customers can build a query themselves quickly. That's the whole beauty of the self-service product analytics. So at here, as you can tell, we are counting a unique user of any event. And if I'm a product manager, I may come here say, I want to add a filter, say country equal to US. And in addition, I want to break this down by a UTM source, which is where the user come from. And just like that, you basically build a query counting your daily active users across the different UTM source channels for US users. So as you can tell, this data crunching happens very quickly in the real time. And behind the scenes, we're actually analyzing billions of rows of data all on Snowflake. So as you can tell here, I can easily tell which source give me the most users, like Google, Instagram, or Twitter, Facebook. And in addition to that, our customer can also very quickly analyze a funnel. Funnel meaning a conversion between several steps in your app, right? So here you can say there's a main landing and there's a trial started. So with just these two simple clicks, now you can see a conversion funnel between these two steps, how many users converted. Like you can tell here, it's roughly about 78% of users really converted. And this is how easy it is to build a funnel inside a Kubit. In addition to that, sometimes it's a very open-ended question. You just want to see how users are flowing. So now I can build a path, which is essentially a Sankey diagram showing which path user takes between these two events, and which is pretty very self-explainable, right? You look at this shows you a journey of the users, how many take different steps and converted eventually. And on top of that, we have retention. So retention shows you if a user take a starting event, how many of them come back any days later, and what's the percentage of those? So that's usually called the retention rate. So with this, you can get a very familiar result of a retention triangle, which will break the user down by daily cohort. And each day, what the user will do, and also how many of them come back in the subsequent days. So like I said, a lot of our customers, this is obviously a demo environment, but our customers like Univision, like Wish, and also like Quizlet and Influence Mobile, they got a lot of insights through this kind of chart. For example, here you can see on this May 31st, that cohort, about 54% of users came back on day one and 47% on day two, right? And also, if you're interested to do that, you can also laser focus on this group of users by creating a cohort for that. So cohort meaning a segment of users who did certain behaviors that you're interested in. So let me take another example here. What you can do is go back to the previous funnel we built, like a main landing to trial started. But this time, I actually want to break down using different segment of users. For example, I want to see if someone add a show to the list versus another cohort of users who actually did a search. Let's say here, search content, right? So with this, basically I'm comparing two segments of users based on their behavior and analyzing the trial conversion rate between them. So if I show both two cohorts together, you can tell anyone who added a show to the list has a much higher conversion than the one who just did the search content. So this is actually a very close to a real example. Our customer, like a Univision, benefited from this, and they decided what to incentivize user to do, and which will lead to a very good KPI gain on their retention rate or conversion rate.
Alex, that was a great demo. I learned a lot about the Kubit platform and how it's powered by Snowflake.
Thank you very much, Daniel. It was fun. I'm glad to be here.
And folks, if you want to learn how to build your next application on Snowflake, check out developers.snowflake.com. And if you want to see a full interview with Alex, be sure and check out the link below. My name is Daniel Myers. See you next time.